In the brutal frontier, where bullets spoke louder than words, two people defied the world for a love that no one believed in. Welcome back to the Lost Wild West. Today's story is about betrayal, survival, and a love that was more dangerous than any outlaw. This is the legend of Eyes of Silver, Eyes of Gold. Cord Bennett was a man trapped between two worlds. Born of a white father and a native mother, he was rejected by both sides. Too white to be accepted by the tribe, too Indian to be welcomed by the settlers. His eyes, strange and piercing, silver in the sun and gold in the firelight, made children whisper and grown men spit on the ground when he passed. The town called him savage, dangerous, untamed. But Cord wanted only one thing: to be left alone. Ann Wells was the opposite, a rancher's daughter, respected, educated, and raised under the strict rule of her father. She was expected to marry a wealthy landowner to secure the family's future. But Ann had a heart that refused to bow. She believed in kindness, freedom, and when fate forced her into Cord Bennett's path, she saw something no one else dared to see. A man, not a monster. One cold evening, whispers spread across the town. Ann had run away, and she was found with Cord. In the Wild West, where reputation meant everything, there was only one solution: marriage. Whether they wanted it or not, Ann Wells and Cord Bennett were forced into a union neither expected. The preacher's words echoed in silence, for better or worse. Ann's family turned their backs on her. The town mocked them. And Cord tried to push her away, but Ann refused to let go. At first, it was survival. The nights were cold, food was scarce, and Cord's cabin was nothing more than rotting wood. But in the flickering firelight, as days turned into weeks, Ann discovered his true heart. He wasn't savage, he wasn't untamed. He was broken, and yet stronger than any man she had ever known. Cord, in turn, saw in Ann something he had never believed possible: trust. She didn't fear his eyes. She didn't fear his blood. She only saw him. Slowly, a bond formed, a dangerous bond. But the West was cruel, and love was never free. Ann's family branded Cord a kidnapper. Townsfolk plotted to rescue her, and every passing day, the hatred grew stronger. Whispers turned to threats. Threats turned to plans. Soon, a mob gathered, armed with torches, ropes, and rifles. She doesn't belong with him. We'll take her back, dead or alive. The night was black when the mob struck. Shots rang through the cabin walls. Flames licked the wood. Cord stood in the doorway, rifle in hand, eyes glowing silver in the firelight. Ann stood beside him, gripping a pistol with trembling hands. "Leave him," her father shouted. "Come home, Ann." But Ann stepped forward. Home is here. The first bullet tore into the wall. Cord fired back. A deputy fell. Smoke and fire filled the night sky as the lovers fought side by side. At last, Cord was dragged down, kicked, beaten, bloodied. A rope was thrown around his neck. Ann fell to her knees, screaming. She begged her father, but he turned away. And then, Ann did the unthinkable. She aimed her pistol at her own blood. "If you kill him, you kill me too." The mob froze. No one moved. The flames crackled, the desert wind howled, and the daughter of a rancher held her ground with the man she loved. The rope was cut. The mob retreated in shame. But nothing was ever the same. Ann and Cord left that town forever, riding into the frontier where law couldn't follow. To some, they were traitors. To others, fools. But to those who believed in their legend, they were proof that even in the blood-soaked West, love could survive. Eyes of silver, eyes of gold. That's what they called them. Two souls bound together against a world that wanted them apart. And so, I ask you, would you defy your family, your town, your entire world for love? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Lost West Wild for more untold stories of the frontier.